Alright guys, good morning. How's it going? Hope everybody's doing well. I'm just gonna get started in few minutes. Give me a sec. Alright, so hope you're all doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. Let's get back to business. So, what have we got? I've already posted the watch list, by the way, in Discord, so you can check it out there. But let's go through quickly what I'm looking at. SPY. I wasn't here on Friday. I didn't stream, but I did manage to trade a bit, so that's good. So what we saw on Friday was just a big bounce coming in. I was expecting these kind of bounces. Just seems like what we call kind of like a V reversal. It had a massive bounce, which I really didn't expect as big of a bounce as it did, but you can never tell with SPY. But it closed very strong, as you can see on a daily. Closed quite strong, and actually is trading right around this area here, at the, I believe, close to the close. Yeah, so this area here, this zone 442 zone, is the one that I'm watching. Initially it's going to be a chop, especially Monday. I'm going to be extremely careful. I'm going to let it settle down. As you can see, from what I've been mentioning for the last week or 10 days, that it might be better to leave SPY, or big names, just leave it alone until midday, after midday. So every single day it's been producing really decent moves after midday. So and without a miss every single day, that was the case. So if that's telling me that earlier on it's going to be a lot of chop coming in, then just forget about it. Just don't even look at it. So today I'm going to try to do that on SPY, unless I started to see some decent levels getting taken out, like on Friday. It took out the high of day and then just ran for it for a while. But before it does that, then I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not gonna touch it. Now coming back, I might even come back PM to trade specifically SPY if it starts to move something like this. Look at this. This brings a lot of opportunities on other stocks like Apple, Tesla's, big names like Microsoft, FPs, and all that. So as you can see, same area, exactly same level, same time as SPY started moving. Quite clearly, UK time 7:30. So I believe that's about what, 2:30 New York time. I might be wrong on that. So exactly that time, Apple starts to move. As you can see, exact time, right? And pretty much exact time of what we were looking at. Most of the stocks that we were looking were based off of SPY's correlation anyways. Like for example Microsoft, look at that, 1930, boom, that's the reversal. So yeah, today also I will base most of the stocks that will big names basically. You can trade any big names. When the SPY starts to trend, you can trade any big names. Usually I keep it to Apple, sometimes AMD. I bring Microsoft in because it recently had its earnings. It had more traction, but usually I don't trade this Microsoft. It's a bit boring, to be honest. I do trade Tesla as well. So that's what I'm going to keep an eye on. There might be some others as well, which I haven't put in there, but I will probably find it in the intraday scans or something like that. So the rest, basically, I have Hood, HOOD. The only reason I put this one is it's a massively beaten down stocks. It had a really decent bounce on Friday, which is kind of, this day is ended up really strong close, 1272. So yeah, it was quite a strong stock for what it was doing earlier on. So I think there's a change in a, there might be a bigger bounce coming in. That's what I'm thinking. So maybe second, third day continuation coming in for a bounce, possible bounce to 415s and maybe even more. So that's what I'm looking at on the hood, on the break of the high of day, as in pre-market highs. That's where I'll be looking to possible longs on it. Okay, now on the flip side, if it starts to take our get close to 1275s and it doesn't take the close out or the highs out, then you know, there might be some possible shorting opportunities as well, because these kind of beaten down stocks will usually have one big day bounce and then they just the momentum just takes it down. So keep that in mind as well, guys. INDO, this was, I believe, a recent there's some momentum recently, especially the last 2 days. Friday not so great, but Thursday was great. So I think it's losing its momentum when it comes to liquidity, volume, range, and everything else, but it's still there. So third day, let's see what happens. 1, 2, third day. So hopefully it's gonna bring in more volume. If it does, then we could look into it, but otherwise I will not touch it, because I feel like the volume is going down. We probably will get chopped out on this unless you know, it starts to bring in again more volume and starts to take out key levels, which we will keep an eye on. 5 is a very, very big key level here, right there. Yesterday's low, Friday's low, sorry. And if that gets taken out, boop, big drop coming in. I'm assuming, and then if that holds, then we could also look for bounce, which is trading right now at the moment. So that's that. Snap, I kept it again, one of the beaten down stocks again. Earnings coming in, so in anticipation to earnings, there might be some moves to it, some reclaim, some rebound, things like that. So I think if it stays above 30.50, that's where I will be, as it's doing right now. If it does stay with a good volume over 30.50s, then I'll take a stab at it for the long, few if I can. Groupon recently was moving on Thursday. I believe I traded it after stream on Thursday. Actually on let me just show you on the so on okay, so this this right here, I don't know whether I can move it. Let me just, so let's just bring it here. So on Thursday, when I left, I think I left the stream around here, 10:30, around 11's, right here actually. So I looked at it. I was looking at it on my other trading platform, and it was trading around 27.44s. I quickly mentioned on this in the Discord that, look guys, if this starts to take off and take out the VWAP. In fact, let me just get that. This is our Discord. So right here, guys, keep an eye on the Groupon if it starts to trade on over VWAP. So that was Thursday. It was trading at 27.44s, and that's the only thing I traded on after the stream right here. So it starts to take off the VWAP and then pulls back to it, holds it nicely there, and then just a slow climb up, but a really nice strength, stability coming into it. It does break the highs. I did mention it might break and go for it as well. Unfortunately, it did break and then reverse back, but by that time you had quite a bit of move from 28s to 29.50s or 30s. Plenty of chances for you to take a lot of it out, which I did. So yeah, That's why I kept it, because it had some momentum coming in. The only issue with this one is the liquidity. I just don't like it. I don't like it at all. So unless it brings in quite a lot of volume, I'm not going to be interested. Just like I mentioned on Hood. So Hood and Groupon is dependent on the volume. Simple as that. And then we have Gappers FGI. Really not really so keen. FGI. I gotta be trading, guys. I gotta be trading pre-market. I might be thinking in the next month or so I'm gonna be concentrating heavily on the pre-market trading, guys. It's just I'm missing so many opportunities when it comes to these gappers, especially something like FGI, you know, with a 9 million float, and you know, if you do some research on it, if there's you know, a history of dilution, or in fact this is a recent IPO, so I wouldn't say that, but a lot of opportunities getting missed. So yeah, I'll see if I can trade early, much earlier, and then maybe start the stream later, or maybe earlier. Doesn't matter. We'll see. And KSCP, good morning, Silver. What's up? How's it going, man? So KSCP, this is a recent IPO, is it? By the looks of it, yes. Second day, and in fact third day of the IPO today. So first day was very bad for this IPO. As it opens, huge move down, you know, halt fest, basically going down, which was really bad for the stock. But something happened pre or post market the second day. So this is Friday, so I don't know what this news was, but whatever it was, it just grinded the stock up over the VWAP, and it just went crazy. We're talking from 7s all the way to 13s, 100% move, gained the whole of the down move on that first really bad IPO day. So I mean, it's worse. It's much better than that. I mean, midday it gained 100%, and then until it closed, it was almost like 200%. And the post market as well, it ran. So as you can see, guys, it's just trading around 20 now. Okay, so we're talking about a gap of from 16 to 20 all the way there. So quite a bit of gap. I think there must have been some sort of a catalyst behind it which drive it that far up, and it's still holding. So now if this starts to hold up, then we can start to look into longs as well. Right, that's the plan, guys. That's all covered. Anything else I missed? Hey Jessica, morning. What's up? How's it going? Welcome. So anything else, guys? You guys watching? This is kind of coming down. So yeah, what sort of level? See, the problem with IPOs are there are no levels to work with. It's very difficult to find a level, daily level, as in technically. So I'm trying to think. The only thing I see is 1630s is the kind of like a line in the sand level, where you can clearly say that yesterday's high, that's yesterday's high, as well as there's some level there intraday pre-market. So if it starts to take out that zone here, which is around 1630s, 16s, then you can say that, well, maybe it just doesn't have that strength to continue. So weakness might come in, but until it takes that out, I am still long biased on it, because what it can do is it can start to wash towards 18s, 17s, low of the pre-market, or even here. And if we see this price action, I mean, this is not good, but with good liquidity, that curling, then or this sort of price action, you see this, it could drop down and then starts to hold certain level, and it might create another level that we can work on as well, work with. Starts to curl up, and starts to take key levels out and starts holding that level, then we can look into longing this. So at the moment, this wash isn't really sort of bothering me with my bias to the long side. All right, that's pretty much it. And then SPY, I mean, I don't know whether you guys were here. I'm just watching this 442 level, and I'm going to be very, very careful trading SPY, especially Monday and these days. I'm pretty sure you know I've been really repeating this every day. SPY does really big chops at the open. In fact, the first half of the day, it doesn't really do much. Not very easy to read. But later in the PM, after midday lunch, it starts to really go for it. It starts to really go for a trend. So I'm gonna base my trading off of that analysis for the last week or 10 days. And I'm gonna be extremely careful if I do trade. If I do trade SPY related stocks like Apple, Tesla, at the before midday in the stream, it will be 100% 50% positions, guys. It will be probably less than 50% because I know that the edge is a little bit weaker, or just my edge is a little bit, I would say, a bit down on at the open for the SPY, which is kind of in line with what normally SPY does, anyways. If you are trading SPY related stocks, you might wanna. You're gonna get chopped around a lot. It's very, very, it can get you a lot of chop. And the thing is, the way we trade momentum, it doesn't work on SPY because SPY tends to respect levels more than momentum side. What I mean by that is, say for instance, you have a really strong few candles, green candles. It can always stall right at that second or third green candle, because it reached that level. What I mean by that is, let me just give you an example here. So at the open, SPY was very weak, right? Beautiful. And if I saw this on a different stock, I'm just like all over the stock right now. Because it was SPY, I have to be extra careful, because what it does is, if SPY starts to find a level, I mean, it could create a level as well. Like after this, it starts to bounce and then reject. Now this is quite easy to read if it starts to do that, but usually what it does is it will do this, wash down, and then starts to reverse back like that. So kind of like this. So very, very hard to read, extremely choppy. That's why you need to be able to survive the first mid for SPY. But then you don't have to trade SPY. You can trade something like this, or something like FGI, if you were trading it earlier. I don't know whether it's a style, Jay's style basically. Jay should be trading this probably under sevens, bounce towards sevens. Yeah. And Tesla is showing strength as well, over 870s. Yeah, it's coming. So it's gapped up around here. Okay, that one is not such a... Yeah, so Tesla is taking out the highs. 870 level is taking that out, and a bit of volume might be coming. Yeah, volume is coming in, so interesting to see if it starts to hold that 870 level on Tesla. And what is SPY doing? Also, SPY is trying to attempt to go for that 442. and we'll see. Good. Lucid as well, guys. These days I will probably add to my swings, so it probably might be today. I want to see how it actually stays, how it trades the first hour or so. Once I know that Lucid is relatively strong, then I'll start adding to my swing on Lucid. And this guy. To be honest, I really don't like INDO, the way it's trading, the way the volume is. I'm gonna take it off, guys, from the watch list. So INDO is out of watch list. INDO. And the other two, if I were to take others from the watch, it'll probably be Groupon. But this is what I meant. If it starts to bring in volume and something that get me interested, then I'll keep it. But otherwise, I'm not that interested in it. Yes, rip. But you know, let me know if it starts to gain some traction. If you're watching it, yeah, you can just let me know if it starts to go for it, or you know, if it does wash down, or if it starts to show weakness. It's already done that anyways. I'm not worried about that. If it starts to, you know, bounce, that's when I need to be interested in it, which I don't think is gonna come. So Groupon is, you know, showing strength clearly, but still early. Still early. What's Snap doing? Again, Snap is one of those as well, but Snap is at a crucial level whereby it's taking out the 31s. If it starts to hold that, and then yeah, we can maybe look into a bounce play on it, but don't expect too much from it. Okay, so Apple is quite also relatively strong. To be honest, I don't think this is the reversal, the start of the reversal on SPY. What I think is this might play around this area here, SPY, before it starts to really slowly grind back up. I don't think it will be it will be a very fast recovery to the highs. It will be probably a slow grind. So we'll see. Initial weakness coming in, which I was expecting from SPY. It didn't get up to that zone either. So yeah, that means that it's gonna bring in these guys down. There we go. There's your Tesla. There's your Apple. You know, beautiful, beautiful. So this is SPY's 440 level that is bouncing off of. So if that level, if this zone holds, then that could be again your typical SPY chop. So we're looking at this zone and that zone. In between that zone, it could play around for a while. Yeah, Snap is holding its own, guys. Look at this, the difference between yeah, that Snap is looking strong, guys. And Tesla is very relatively very strong. Look at that, it takes out the highs. um, this, it could also work inverse as well. Once this starts to take out the highs, then that means SPY is gonna start to follow as well. Just remember, those big names are gonna, you see that, yeah, that pullback coming in, it's a quite strong one. So if you look at Tesla, for example, that's gonna drive SPY a little bit. Took out the highs. Sometimes it does that, like if Apple starts to do that, yeah. So you have to always, there's two scenarios basically on these. One is when SPY leads these, or whether it's going to be these stocks that's going to lead SPY, or both. So in this case, I think the other individual stocks are leading SPY. There you go, SPY is now catching up, takes out the highs, quite strong now, guys. Okay, now this one, the way it's trading, forget about this zone. I'm thinking SPY seems to be looking like it wants to stay strong, because this wash didn't go anywhere, just went to that 440 level, very typical of a reader. This was what I was talking about earlier, guys, at the open. Very difficult because it does most of these V reversals. Yeah. Right, still watching SPY. As you can see, it's actually trading right at that level now. I think the way it's going, it wants to take that out. Now, if it starts to take it out, if it starts to take around, trade over this level here, 443s, 442s, it will look strong, guys. The only level is 445. That's gonna hold it, but if that doesn't hold, then it could get a bigger bounce. You see what I mean by the level? SPY respects, or bigger cap stocks will respect the levels more than your typical pattern, like a trending pattern or your EMAs or whatnot. It does start to respect the levels more. 442. This one I had before, pre-market, and even on Friday I was watching this level. This 440 was from, like, I would say 2-3 days ago level. So now the thing is, you want to look into how it reacts around that level. At the moment, rejection is come in. Yes, rejection has come in. What is the difference between this and that? Well, quite clearly, it's taking its time around that level, and it's not dropping big time. In this case, it was a complete reversal. So what does that tell you? Well, it kind of is giving you a hint that yes, I am strong and I'm about to take that level if I stay here for a while. So you gotta watch that price action around that level and then make up decisions what you're gonna do. Don't be jumpy on it just because it hit the level and starts to reject 1 or 2 bars. Um, I think it's again very typical of SPY, taking his time for it to create a trend. But now there you go. You see that? You know, pullback is not that much. There it goes. You see what I mean? So over 442, if it stays over 442, if it closes above it, guys, I will look into taking a stab at SPY or a relative to SPY. Probably Apple, maybe. Oh shoot, Groupon went for it, didn't it? Yeah, obviously. Just difficult to trade though. That's the thing. Difficult, very difficult to trade. Yeah, Groupon went for it. I wish I had swung this. I had an idea of a swing on Thursday. Right here when I was mentioning, you know, it's just gonna. But the problem is, I was expecting this to stay above the highs on Thursday. Now, if it did, somehow, if it did even stay above the VWAP, I would have actually swung this thing. But since it did that, I had to exit the last. So it's just, I just got unlucky with it, I think. But now it's too late for a swing. There you go, SPY. I might look into trading it now. Alright, took a stab at it. Why not? SPY 44220s. Just a bit of a chase, but where is it? That's fine. 44220s. Right on this bar here. There. So we'll see what it does. As I mentioned earlier, not too much. I'm not risking too much. Ooh, Hood is looking really good for a possible short, guys. I'm looking into shorting Hood, H-O-O-D, right about now. 12 18s, 12 18s, 18s, 12 18s. Okay. Hood short, guys. Hood short. Sorry, it was a bit quick, but I just couldn't get the time to show you, but right there somewhere. And then my stop will be just around 1230s. So Hood short, and stop will be here. I needed to break over that 1225s for me to get out of this, so it's looking good. It's looking good. At the lows or close to 12s, I'll take some out. I'll watch it on the side, guys, but let me just pay attention to SPY, what it's doing. Yeah, looking good. SPY looking good. And the only thing I missed is Apple. Wanted to trade it on this pullback at the break of 171s, but just couldn't get in. I was trying to get in, but I couldn't. There was a few other things. I had to enter SPY as well. Hood is doing that. On SPY, I don't mind, you know, leaving a little bit of a room, maybe around 441s, around this area here, because the position is not that big. It's less than 50%, so I'm okay leaving some room on SPY, just in case if it whips down and then reclaims. Tesla has gone up to that big daily level, so I'm worried about SPY. And then Tesla rejecting from there as well, to the tick, basically 895s, right? 895s. And basically, anyways, Hood, I think I'm gonna be out anyways, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So that's the reason. So that means SPY is going to be slightly pulling down, but it's holding nicely, which is great. Yeah, I'm out of hood, guys. Out of hood. 12, around 12, 27, 30s, I think. Around 12, 30s. Okay, so just need that to stay above that 442, which it looks like it wants to do, but also it's rejecting from it. So I'm gonna be careful, guys. If it does come down to 44180s, I'm gonna take it out because I can't risk a reversal. Just remember, SPY is still in that chop time frame, so I can't risk too much. If it starts to take out 44250s, maybe even add to it, but yeah, all EVs are gonna be same. No, it's gonna be followed by Tesla. You can look at this. Obviously, NIO will have that. There you go. Yep, NIO looks interesting. We had RIVN for some reason. Yeah. There goes your Lucids. You know, all that is gonna obviously have an effect, especially if Tesla starts to move like this. SPY looking good, and it's starting to hold that 442 level to the tick, so I might even add here because I can afford to. Why not? But it's red. I don't like that rejection though. Let's see what it does. No, I'm just gonna wait up, guys. I needed to take out the 44250, otherwise it might come back and take us out. Let's see what it does. Right, so I'm gonna start to add on this. 442, 16, 15s, 10s. Okay, I've added on SPY right here, and my stop still is there, guys, at the break of that wick. So, you know, it's fine. I can still handle that loss if it does take me out here easily. But if it starts to take out 44250s, then it'll look good. Look at Apple. The one that I really wanted was Apple. We got stuck with SPY. Just couldn't really chase it on this candle there. Couldn't chase it. But now we might get stopped out on SPY as well. SPY is really struggling to stay above that 442. Yeah, I just don't like it, guys. I'm gonna take out half of what I put here. Right here. Yep. So basically I took this off, guys. I took this off here. So just almost break even basically. And I'm out. I'm out. Yeah, so it was kind of like still that ad was good because I saw, over here. Let's have a look. You see over here, it broke up over that 442 level, and it starts to hold it very obvious, like apparently, like quite clearly that bounce was coming off of 442, right? That's why I added on the bounce. Especially it tried to, wash under it, but reclaimed very quickly. That's why I added there. And then as soon as I saw that that momentum wasn't coming in after this fake breakdown, then I had to exit the second partial. So that's good. That's not a great, that's not a big loser for me, not even 1 hour, so that's good. The rest we will have. Oh, by the way, hood, guys. I did come out here, yes, but now it's showing that strength. Now, if you were here on the pre-market analysis, I was mentioning, guys, I'm watching this this area here. In fact, over this area here, 1270, I will be long biased on hood because there might be a second day bounce coming in towards 15s. So if it does come back towards that 1270s or starts to hang around here and starts to build up something, then I'll take longs on it. AMD is weaker. AMD is weaker, so if you're gonna short anything, probably AMD. But I don't think it's, we are there on SPY. It's just a pullback, guys. This is just a pullback. It hasn't gone anywhere. So I think today is going to be one of those days. We might have to wait a long time for us to get something decent. Really, I think it's you have to be. What is FGI done? Oh, FGI, guys, it's showing strength. FGI. So it's actually taken out the high of all-time highs, even though it's like 3-4 days high, but 550 level is crucial. 550, which is this area here, is bouncing off of right now. So if this holds, keep an eye on this, guys. FGI, if it starts to hold here, keep an eye on that. FGI. Interesting. And there goes SPY. Takes me out and it goes. There you go. Voila. Oh, SPY. Amazing, right? Look at this, guys. I wasn't watching it right here when it reclaimed that 442. I would have re-added there. I mean, re-entered. Unfortunately, I was watching something else, and SPY did that exactly to the tick of what my analysis is. But it's just sometimes you can be well off on the timing side. I really thought this was the break, but I wasn't apparently. But that's fine. I'm not too worried about it because my position management is under control. So I don't mind few losers on SPY. And hood, keep an eye on hood. Pulls back to 1280s, 1270s. Great area for a possible longs on it. Your lucids. Okay, FGI is out of question right now. FGI, just I'm watching it for sure. I am watching it, but maybe possible shorts now. um, just wait for it to as long as it's holding under that VWAP, I'm short biased on it now because it's still under that level now. 550 level was crucial level for me. It hung around there, traded it a little bit, but just couldn't hold. So now it's showing weakness. It's gonna, yeah, short bias on it. ATNT. So watch it down. Not very clean. Not very clean. What's the liquidity on it? Yeah, it's good enough. Yeah, AMD is taking out the highs as well. Very choppy. AMD now is starting to gain some proper momentum. This was very tricky, guys, over here. I think, you know, I could always say that, oh, I should have, you know, put my stop here under the recent swing lows, which is normally the case with SPY. But the problem here is my style of trading is all about reading what's happening right now, not what can happen in the next 2-3 hours. Yes, I keep in mind that it could happen, but my entries and especially the initial stop is based off of what's happening right now. And at that time, what was happening is what I didn't like. So sometimes, you know, you do get caught in one of those, you know, like where you have tight stop and it just runs without you. But it's just my it's one of those things, guys. One of those things. It'll be interesting to see on SPY on daily. SPY not there. Where was it? I remember this price action. This price action one day on SPY. Was it 2018? It might have been. So it'll be interesting to see if SPY ever comes back to the lows here. Because this daily is kind of crucial, this one. Oh, FGI, I think it's not giving us a chance to short it. It's just too quick now. If I were to take it, it will be chase. I don't like to chase it, so I'm gonna leave it alone and let it play out. Just remember, guys, tomorrow we have huge amount of like big names on earnings report. So yeah, tomorrow is gonna be busy. So tomorrow we have AMD. This is after close though. Before open we have Exxon, UPS. The one that the top of my head. Not big names on the before, but after close, AMD, PayPal, Alphabet, which is to do with Google, GM, really big names, guys. Electronic Arts, EA. There's quite a lot of them. And then on Wednesday we have after close again Meta, Facebook, Qualcomm, Spotify, Lightspeed. So there's a lot. This week is busy. Next week will probably be more. And then Thursday again. Most of the big names are after hours, as you can see. Amazon, Ford, Snap, and yeah, Unity. Yeah, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday after market is going to be busy. So basically this week, most of the things will be concentrated on the earnings. Yeah. 100%. And don't you like to see this, guys? Yes. FGI. Yeah. BTC has been strange lately. FGI. FGI right now looks interesting for a short, guys. Right about now, 530s. 530s. And a very tight stop though. Okay, you're gonna go without me then. Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah, longs on Tesla, nah, it's kinda, as you said, showing sign of heaviness. So where's Tesla? Here. So yeah, it's that level as well is held nicely, 895 level. So yeah, I think this might bring down a bigger correction on the other stocks as well. I mean, it's not related to Apple, but if SPY starts to get, retraced bigger, then that also means the others will. You know what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm gonna shut down my platform, not the T thing TOS. I'm gonna keep it on, just to keep an eye on, just for entertainment purposes. But what I'm thinking is, today is the day where you want to preserve the capital. In fact, if you don't, uh, the way it looks like, if I don't trade, I might be well off. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm just gonna shut down the trading platforms and just watch the charts. Just enjoy it, stress free. Jessica, yeah, I mean, earnings season will be. Yes, I know, I understand, Silver. I get it. Uh, to be honest, this last week, I felt that way. Felt that way. I'm just not. I feel like the environment does not help me get my mojo back. But then again, I've seen these kind of things over and over and over again. So it's kind of expected. So as long as I know the situation I'm in, whereby I can actually keep my most of my capital and preserve the capital and survive nicely, then I can always hone in on the environments that actually work for me. So yep, I'm ready for that. Anyways, so yeah, just earnings. I think earnings will be a distraction for what's happening to SPY. What I mean by that is, it's all about traders and investors, isn't it? What the price does, especially on SPY on the market. So if, for example, if people are looking at Google's earnings or AMD's or your Apple's or whatever, and they're starting to trade based off of earnings, then that macro news tends to fade away. It's a slight, I would say, distraction for the short term, which will be good for SPY, which already is working out. It's the earning season already starting, and it's already people are starting to forget why the SPY was down this much. Or they might not forget, but what I'm saying is it's just distraction. So in this week, coming into this week, um, there will be some decent opportunities, I think, but on an individual stock, not the market itself. Obviously, again, we have to remember, if the bad news starts to hit more and more, that might overcome the whole earnings seasons, the way it trades. And then people are going to be still concentrating on the markets, start pulling out things. Yeah, I think it's kind of, in a way, right to say that. It's like one of those things that pile up, isn't it? If you start, especially on the big names, let's say you got we're talking about double trouble here, isn't it? You know, you already have that macro news going on, and then on top of that, if you see consistently on big names, you know, red, that's obviously gonna work its way towards SPY or towards market, which means, yeah, it's gonna be probably bloodier than we expect. FGI looks more like I want to take it now, but the problem is, yeah, I've already shut down everything, so no, I'm just watching things. If I do see anything, I'll just give you my 2 cents on it. That's all. Yeah, mine is also, remember, mine is red as well, guys. I've had like I'm down about, not too much, I would say about 5 hour, 4 hour, something like that. Not too much, but I'm still down. Is it really Year of the Tiger? Do you guys have any superstitions about this whole thing? Uh, Jessica, that's a good thing. Um, I don't believe in those things, but yeah, that's a good thing. That's always a good thing. Who knows? You know, it's still early. Uh, I think if you might do some, you might be at the right time, the right place. Who knows? Extra, I agree. It might be, but I expect good things this year. I'm always positive. One day or 1 week is not gonna decide what's gonna happen to the year. Yeah, was it Ox? Oh, that makes sense. By the way, just saying, you know, when tiger fights, it usually fights like a bear. Paw, with the paw slamming it down, I believe, right? Or to the sideways. Oh, actually, you know what? Slamming the paw to the sideways mostly, isn't it? So we can expect to be quite rangy market. I didn't think of that, but that could actually be true. Yeah. Yeah, I have to respect that cat. I shouldn't be mistreating her. I should be, yeah, treating her well. The chop year, yes. Wait for the year of the. When is that? Yeah. Interesting. What about Shiba? I know Shiba is not related, obviously, but very close to it, though. Yeah, Doge or Shiba, both, isn't it, for the year of the dog? Tesla is looking interesting. It was looking like it wanted to, but now as you can see, this level, beautiful area actually on Tesla. Um, just a little bit overextended, I would say. And actually, you know what? I'm not taking that. No, I'm not calling that even. I'm not taking that for sure, but I'm not calling that because I still see it's just a bit overextended. Yeah. Oh, nice. Shiba. Yeah, lovely. Yeah. Shiba. Keep it. I think at this point, what you want to do is if you can invest in the Bitcoins, they are quite down. So I think you are getting a reasonably good price for those. Yeah, Tesla is trying to actually go for that 900 level, and it's trying to take that out. Yeah, it's attacking that level. There comes rejection from 900. Okay. Guys, I don't mind shorting Tesla under 895s. I'm just gonna call it. If it does come under 895s, just 10-20 cents under 895. Yeah, Sophie. Sophie's still okay. Wow, okay. Yeah, this has catalyst behind it. So this will have, if it does, you know, pull back. The problem is it's just it's not, my setup isn't there. It's just hard to trade. But if it does pop in, my setup tries. I'll wait for it. If it does come back to certain areas, certain strategies, then I'll look into taking it. I have no idea about the Super Bowl in LA, Silver. I just don't. I don't live in the US, so I might be ignorant, but I'm not into those sports. Honestly, I'm more into lawn tennis these days. Well, not these days. Been into it for a long time. So, yeah, very lazy on the sports these days as well. Keep an eye on Tesla under 895 short. 895 short. Even now. I want to really take this though. Okay, so if we do take this under 895, it's gonna be I might even take it now actually. 89, I want to take it now, guys. Start here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna maybe start small and then start adding under 895. Just want to see if it starts to reject again from 900. See if it starts to attempt to go towards 900, but it's not though. 898s, 897s, 897s. Okay, that's fine. 897s. Alright, let me just start this thing off. I might be late on it by the time my things get started. Yeah, it is a big level. It's not just that level. There's a setup that I'm more looking at, which is okay. Let's have a look. Okay. So I'm gonna wait up on it, guys. Under 895. Okay, under 895. I'm gonna be taking a short. I've opened up 894, 60s, 70s, somewhere there. Somewhere there. Let's see now. If it starts to take out the 900s, then forget about it. That setup strategy doesn't exist. If it takes that out and closes above it. $900 definitely is a big level, yes. Usually what can happen is it's not just to the tick on line 100, it could be over and under. So that still is a level. So for me right now, it's just not 900, it's like this area here. You want to give that filter in case if it starts to do a stop run or something like that. But having a look at the SPY, it seems like Tesla will break the high. Yeah. There it goes. Yeah. It wants to break the high. So yeah, that idea isn't there anymore, guys. Forget about it. Yeah. I opened my platform just for this. You know what? Let me just keep an eye on this. SPY. Wow, this seems like a big recovery day on SPY. Interesting. We don't have anything else now because I was mentioning 444 on SPY. 444 right there. It struggled a little bit, but then carried on. So now we don't have any level. Any strong level. 448 is the level and 450. 449, sorry. So we're looking at this easily going into this zone here. This zone here. There. So we'll see anyways. Yeah, they will eventually. You know, look, if SPY drops, you don't have it to be genius on this. If SPY drops anything like this, just take call options, but make sure that expiry is not very soon. You want to give it at least 20 days, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. Yeah, the course is this week, Jessica. And the product, the thing is, I'm struggling with the website, and I'm trying to sort of find a website that I can actually host my videos. Just basic website, and it's just been a bit difficult to keep it as like a members area and things like that. But I'll get there this week. As I said, end of February. Oh, what's happening to INDO? I might actually, you know what, guys? If you guys know anything about that, let me help me out here. INDO, guys, this is picking up, so it has some. What's the volume that came in? 50. Not enough. Not enough. But keep an eye on this if it starts to bring in more volume. Say, for example, where's my Epic Pen? Okay. If we start to get volume like these, right this here, can you see? If we start to get the volume like these, keep an eye on this could squeeze. But right now the volume is declining. We don't want that. We want the volume to be increasing as it starts to take the highs out. So this is interesting. Keep an eye on that. Yeah, Sophie, we were watching that. Yes, sir. We were watching that. See, the thing is, the way I trade, Sophie, if there was no good catalyst behind it, I would short it right here under 12. But because it's got some catalyst, I will not definitely short it, but I will not long it as well. Unless, here's the deal. If it does pull back healthily around 1180s, 1170s and starts to hold, then I could probably look into longs. At the moment, it's in the middle of nowhere. If anything, I'll probably look into shorting it if it wasn't Sophie, if it was something else. But I'm just going to keep it on the side. I'm waiting for it to drop towards 1170s and see what it does. Ah, nice, silver. You're getting there. You know, remember, silver is, I think, as far as I... When did you join silver, the stream? Was it before October? September? Was it September? So silver was basically, I think, September. Yeah. At that point, I remember silver coming into a. Well, this is how his trading was, I think. So he takes a short, right? He takes a short somewhere, and if I ask him about where's your stop at, he probably wouldn't know. I'm not trying to finger you out there, Silver, but that's how he was trading at that point. And then slowly, you know, I think he's come to a point where at least, you know, he's like, okay, I'm gonna enter this trade now. This is where my stop is. This is where I'm gonna do. This is what I'm. At least he knows the trade management. It doesn't mean he follows it to the tick, but at least he knows the trade management now. So it's a big step. He might not realize it, but it's a massive step forward. Knowing that, and also you want to be in that environment where you're constantly seeing good trade management. Hopefully, which this stream is bringing you. Baby steps, exactly. Yeah. Just, you know, as I just kept on mentioning to you guys, like, you guys at the moment, you guys are babies. Just want to make sure that you crawl first before you start to jump in, you know, start doing some maneuvers and flips and backflips, you know. Yeah, I mean, it's you gotta crawl, you gotta stand up, start walking and start running, then do some fancy shit. Jessica. It depends which August though, which year. Yeah, taking less trades, but you want to have screen time. You want to have a lot of screen time. You know, if you can, every day you must have like, 4 or 5 hours screen time every single day, not missing anything, any days, if you can, if you want to be a day trader. That's very important. It doesn't mean you have to take trades. You can even paper trade, but that screen time is crucial. 2021 August. 2020 August. Yeah, Jessica, you started really late. I mean, recently as well, isn't it? Yeah, you were. I remember Jessica reaching out to me, and I think, yeah, she was quite new, and yeah, I think you're also better in a better situation at the moment, Jessica. But just remember, I promise you, no, that might be a strong thing to say, but hopefully in the next month or so, the progress will be much more. Um, how do I say that? More parabolic. Okay, so Tesla is SPY is just washed down, but Tesla, have a look at that, is still staying strong. So over 900, we might have missed that entry, guys. We just might have missed it. Yeah, we missed it. Shit. You know this pullback to this zone here, this pullback, that was a trade, but I'm gonna keep an eye on that for later. Maybe a shorting opportunity might come in, but very, very risky at the moment. Well, yeah, maybe. INDO, by the way, guys, INDO looking like it wants to go, but the volume is that there. This is the problem, guys. I mentioned the volume has to be consistent. It's not there. This is what happens. So I'm still waiting on this to create that volume, and then a squeeze might come in. I'm just gonna keep it on the watch list just in case if it decides to do something silly. Yeah, that'll be a good gift you're gonna give him. That'll definitely be a good gift. But in the next 2 years, he's gonna curse you. He's gonna say, "Why the hell did you get me into this whole thing?" Just know that, okay? Before you give him that gift. Interesting. SPY seems to be in a good area here. No. Yeah, that's gonna carry on, guys. We are still carrying on with that momentum to the upside. It's not stopping anytime soon, especially on Tesla. Yeah, the trading bug caught you with AMC. A lot of people got into trading after GME and AMC for sure. The meme stocks. They're the ones to blame. So you're pretty much more stubborn than him, right? Or was he just like, I can't be bothered with this thing? By the way, you guys know anything about Wix or Squarespace to host a website? Anybody have any experience on that? Being broke. That, yeah, that's a big reason. John Wicks. Oh, so you're not familiar with. Or do you guys know any platform that can host videos with a protected kind of website? Like when you, it requires certain login credentials and stuff like that. Yeah, if you can do a bit of a digging on that, I have done it already. I've trying to create that Wix website with the members area section, but I'm not really happy with the platform. It just looks, and I'm very bad at you know, with these whole design thing, whatever. If anything, I'll probably keep it very plain, plain website and just put out the videos. Videos are ready. The initial phase of the program is ready. The with 4 or 5 strategies. I think 3 to 4 strategies. I think not more than that. Google Drive. Yeah, but that's not really professional, is it? Yes, because that's very personal thing. Like, I'll see if I can't, but I will be working on the Wix thing. If anything, I'll just post it, upload it there. I've tried Vimeo as well. Vimeo. Why didn't I go for Vimeo? Well, okay. So if I wanted to go with Vimeo, I would have to be stuck with their own members sort of rules and regulations, like, you know. So I didn't want to do that. Ooh, FGI finally decides to go, but I'm not in it. Alright, so this is decided already. Interesting. Google Drive. Okay, so I can put the link to. I can put the link. Obviously, I can share those videos, the link of those videos, and they'll be able to access that, right? Hood, HOOD. This looks like a short, guys, around 1345s. But we have got almost 2 onto the view app, so yeah. Unfortunately, we might be a bit late on it. 1350 was the short on this one. Again, this is one of that strategy. This Uzi is one of those. So in this case, I didn't trade it, but it would be 1350, and then stop would be 1375. 25 cents with a 2 to 1. 13 is your final target. Very simple. Boom, boom, done. I might have to start that. I might have to start that way if I'm getting a bit late on other stuff. It's nowhere near ready, Wix, but I know that I don't have to really build or design a website. It's just there. I just need to be able to get that members area going. Like, you know, I haven't really 100% got it. Like, for example, if I wanted to just keep a section where it's only members, and also be able to organize the videos. That's why I'm struggling as well. There's yeah. And also SPY is kind of curling down, so that means others like Apple will start to curl. Okay, it's already down, so this probably is the cause of SPY going like this. Unfortunately, this is too far away from, there's no to the VWAP 443 from here, only $1 and your risk is $1, so that's not a good RR, so I wouldn't trade that. Yeah, but this is what I mean, like it's part of one of the strategies. The best one I've seen on this one is let's have a look. By the way, Facebook was showing nice little entry there. Where's the one I was? Which one I was thinking earlier? Hood, yeah, Hood was 1350. Yeah, this was the area, and then your target is 13. Yeah, but the thing is with that strategy, it's the high of day or the recent high is the stop. So if you have chased it here, it's very difficult. You should have taken a chase size, and then your target, or at least most of it, will be out at 13, just before 13. I'm thinking if this does bounce towards that 1350 again, I might look into shorting it, and then that will be better RR for me. And same thing with SPY as well. Right here, actually, right here, possible short, but the problem with it, as I mentioned, 1-to-1 1-to-1 R on it. Risk to reward. Hoodie. Oh, nice one, yes sir. Lovely. FGI, awesome. Okay, let's have a look at Hood now. Hood. Okay, so it's back to that 1350s. Let's see if it starts to hold. Still there. If it starts to hold, then we can start to look into shorting it, and then once it starts to create this move, so once it starts to create this move here towards that VWAP, then we can keep that swing high. There will be a swing high stop here somewhere, or maybe even there, but I don't want it to close above the EMA. So now if it does come down, If it does close here, I'll start to look into shorting it. Yeah, I'm gonna be including everything, basically everything, the way I look at things. Eventually, like after 3, 4, 6 months, you know, when I'm streaming, you should have a clear idea, 90%, well, 80%, 90%, which trade is it, which setup is it, why am I taking it. That's the whole plan. And once you get into that situation, that level, then it's all about you building that from there. You know, I can only hold your hand for such a long time, whereby you probably wouldn't need that. And then from there onwards, your move, your call. How you take it from there is going to determine how successful or how quickly you make it, or how you don't make it. So it's all about the work afterwards. But I'm just trying to get you where you should be, you know. By all means, no. What I'm trying to not do here is, by all means, not to teach you exactly the way I trade. No, I'm trying to sort of give you like a foundation of where to go from, and then find your ways. So just bear with me. By the way, just want to mention out there, while there's not many of us out here who are interested in the program, but Jessica's here, Silver, you're here. If you are interested, I'm pretty sure you said you were, and Oasis was. So please DM me on the Discord, and then we will discuss that. And also I will mention on the Discord as well, an announcement. I'm just going to be very transparent so everybody knows what the deal is. But I will not reach out to you for sure, saying, you know, you got to reach out to me. You see this here? You see, 1350 didn't come down. So this is void. There's no trade, at least for the moment. Anyways, yes sir, welcome to the stream. If you didn't know, I trade from 9, well, I stream from 9 a.m. and I start trading just after the open. So you are welcome to join us anytime, any day. And let me know if you have any sort of questions or things like that. Well, we're trying to cover it as much as I can. Yeah, yeah, just let me, so that I know that who I keep a record of it on Discord. Whoever has reached out to me who was interested, then I can maybe look into, you know, getting there. If everything goes well, you know, if you agree with everything, then we can go with the process, trying to get you that credentials if I need to, you know, things like that. So it has to be DM from you on the Discord. How am I gonna let you know? But announcement today or tomorrow on the main Discord page, general page, so that everybody knows what I'm talking about. Lucid, not very clear. Tesla definitely is there. Oh, this is even better. AAL, this is even better because Hood did it. Yeah, but the thing is, it's taking off now, so there's no short. If anything, longs, you know. But I'm not trading that. Has IQ gone public? What's he doing there? Where is IQ? He's gone public, isn't he? Shall we short the hell out of him? Under 390? IQ, man. Alright, guys, the one I'm watching is AAL, and also I'm watching FB. FB and AAL. Yeah, I didn't know it. He IPO'd. I would have traded him. Yeah, I don't know about you guys. The way you have been in this stream, you might short YB ticker. Who knows? So I'm afraid. I probably wouldn't announce it here if I ever go public. I'll probably announce it in one of those pump chats. Yeah, I hope so. You know, I wanted to name this channel instead of YB Trading. You know, YB. Sorry, it was trading in the zone. But that would not be. I think that it will create problems. I think because of the trading in the zone book. But that sounded really cool because most of my, as you know, guys, it's all about zones, isn't it? So I wanted to put like zone trading, but that sounded a bit basic. Trading with the zone didn't sound good to me. So yeah, I just stuck with the YB trading. Yeah, just a bit disappointing on the SPY, you know. I think I was a bit early. Yes, I knew that I was early, but you know, in hindsight, you know, keeping the stop under VWAP would have been fine. I could have handled that risk because I was small on it, but then I added here. That's why I had to raise the stop up. So, you know, managed it really well on the risk management side, really well. Like, because as soon as I added, I actually exit that ad, almost break even, seeing this sort of a bigger pullback. But then I just didn't really pay attention to the bounce coming in, which was beautiful. The way, you know, the way the volume came in here, that tricked me here, and I stuck with it. I think I added as well here, and then exited here somewhere as soon as I saw rejection coming in from 44250s, and then I just wasn't ready for this here. Although, having said that, this didn't come up with a very big volume though. This did. Second one. By that time it was too late anyways. So that's the trade we took, but we just could not get into the main one, the main move. But look at Tesla. Like, this was the zone we were watching, again trading in the zone. 900 was getting attacked, and at one point I was thinking of shorting it under 895 because rejection of the zone, and then other strategies with it, but it held, so no trade at all on the short side. But the long side, 900 break was there. If you had missed that, then right here was the entry. Okay, that's also part of the entry system. So yeah, that was a good thing we missed. Quite a few things we missed today, which I'm okay with. Monday I wanted to keep it really nice and quiet. Yeah, best of luck to you, Jessica. Happy New Year again. Enjoy yourself. Take it easy, and whenever you come back, we'll yeah, catch you later. Yeah, don't worry. I think yeah, enjoy your day, man. Like, don't worry about it coming. I think it's probably going to be quite choppy. Having said that, though, when you don't turn up, it might be a really good day. You know, it usually is the case, isn't it? But no, I would definitely enjoy myself. This is your okay. Facebook is coming towards 306. Okay. Hey, Solid, how's it going, man? What's going on? Not much, really. Didn't take much. Only SPY, very small loser on SPY, very tiny. Right there, just a bit early, very tight on the risk, but I'm happy with that. You know, barely anything, and that's pretty much it. The idea was there on the SPY. I was just a bit too early on it. Yeah, how's it going with you, War? Solid. Okay, let's have a look at BA. BA. Yeah. Yeah, BA to the long side or what? CRM, yeah, just not very keen on that CRM thing. But BA looks interesting, yeah. BA on the long side, yeah, there was quite a lot of opportunities there. Yeah, yeah, I get it, I get it. Yeah, not too bad. Good, 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 good. Just tomorrow there's gonna be, well, this week actually, after market, there's gonna be quite a lot of important earnings reports. So yeah, it's gonna be busy. Keep an eye on those. Um, no, there's no setup there, honestly, and also just JPM. So I don't like to trade banks. So I'm just gonna leave it. It doesn't look like a short. It probably is long, over 47, 147. But what I'm looking at, solid, is if it comes to it, the AAL and Facebook. Okay, and that is your the setup that we look for after like midday, things like that. I think you know the setup I'm talking about, right? This setup. So FB and AAL, right? Yeah, that's the only issue. That's why I'm extremely careful. You gotta be extremely careful. But if you look at this SPY, we are talking in the last 2 days, it's done quite a bit of move to the upside. SPY is being held by specifically Tesla, I think, today. Specifically by Tesla. Once Tesla starts to drift down, get a bigger correction, I believe SPY is not going to withhold its up move that much. What I mean to say is it's going to have a bigger correction, right? Thus providing opportunities for the AALs and Facebooks and, you know, the others. I might not be here when it happens, but if I'm not here, then yeah, if you're watching or if you're trading, keep an eye on those. Wow, this thing has got so many. What's the volume like? 100,000 on this. 100,000. This is not bad, but it's a bit 1450s for no, not enough range. FSR is looking strong. Yeah, it's either UAL or AAL. Both very similar. All the airlines basically. I believe BA will be similar. BA, no, BA has already done it, whereas AAL and UAL hasn't yet, if you know what I mean. Oh, this one looks even sweeter. Um, this is not bad as well, solid. Save under 2080 with a stop over 24, so about 20 cents. But your potential target is 2030. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, this is getting out of hand though. You might want to wait on AL. UAL looks more interesting, I think. Yeah, yeah, 42 under. Yeah, UAL I think is better looking. And then what else? Facebook. Okay, Facebook basically is under 307. Facebook looks interesting under 307 with a stop over 308, $1, but you've got a huge potential of at least $4. And that's pretty much it. SPY is, I would definitely keep an eye on SPY. Once SPY starts to wash, then you can preemptively take trades on the others, but you want to make sure that SPY is not strong when you're taking those shorts. That's what I would say. Now this might be a if it starts to trade under that 220 EMA, might go for a pullback towards the VWAP. Let's have a look at Apple, just climbing up, and then your Tesla is still strong. Awesome stuff. UAL looks interesting right about now. I might look into shorting this, guys. UAL shorting. All right, 42.04 short. Right there, a stop at the highs. All right, so that's UAL. And also might look into short here, Facebook, right here. Freaking hell, man. Facebook, come on. Shit. I didn't get in, guys. On Facebook, I couldn't get in. It was, I mentioned it under 3307. So I think I might have missed it unless it bounces back. I will wait up on it. Shit, I think I missed it, guys. Facebook. What is AAL doing? Also, AAL is kind of there, but it's not, because we've got 16 and not much of a range. Although your risk is, yeah, very, very tight. You know, like we're talking 15 cents. Not even 15 cents, 10 cents. But I prefer UAL because my target is here. Target will be here. There. So I'm gonna track those, guys, and see what it does. It might be early. It might go for another push up and starts to get, maybe after the break of this, might get a correction. In that case, I might try it again, but I'll track it in a minute with these big names. Tesla is on that trend line here. 9/10s. Facebook. Okay, 307. That's not too bad. That might. Let's have a look. Looking into Facebook, entering for possible short. Just waiting on that rejection. 7s, 3 of 15, so it's bouncing a bit. Okay. No, so I'm leaving Facebook alone until it comes back under 307 again. $740s. Yeah, UL is going for the highs again. So as I mentioned on UL, might have been a bit early. There we go. Still on it. Yeah, this not too worried about it too much. I want to see how it reacts around at the highs. If it starts to take the highs, obviously that's a stop out. But I want to make sure that it doesn't just wick out. So I'm gonna wait for it to close above, let's say 42.25s, close above it. And if it does, then yeah, that's 25 cents only for a big possible. We're talking 41.25, so around $1.80 move possible 80 cents move. On a 5-minute candle, might be, yeah. 5-minute candle. Yeah, not sure about that. We'll see. Anyways, could be early. Could be early. Might give us opportunity later on. If it does take out the highs, I will still stand by some shorting opportunities later on this. Same goes with AAL. AAL right now is not looking that bad as well. AAL. Where's our Facebook? I'm gonna try Facebook as well, guys. 307.30s. Let's have a look. 307.30s. 307.30s. Not the cleanest. That's why I'm not 307.30s. I think I got 20 something, but close to 30s, whatever it was. To check it. But the stop could either be 307.70s, but the safer version is the 308s. Yeah. But you could always, if you're tight, then you can put it on the high of this if it does take out. Now, if I was supposed to take this out on the break of 307.60s, I'll make sure that this closes above that level there. If it does, then I'll take it out. So it's like a mental stop, but your hard stop should definitely be over 308, 05s or something like that, right? So that's the mental stop. That's your hard stop over 308. That's how I'm managing this. We'll see. Oh, this guy's back again with his spam. Report this guy. Commercial content. Okay, here we go. Reported. I report these guys every time, and it's still, you know, YouTube still allows them to just pop in any chat and start spamming. Crazy, huh? Okay. Yeah, AL looks interesting right here, in fact, for a short. Very simple. Your stop is here, your target is here. So UL is under 42, which is great. As long as it stays under 42, I'm okay with that. And my target again, just before VWAP. Don't mind taking some out around 41.60s, around this level here. And that's how I will manage this trade. 41.60s there, and then that'll be it. I do not expect too much from it. As in, it's not. I mean, I don't expect it to really go down, break the VWAP, and then go to 41s. I'll probably take most of it out here. And then our Facebook is struggling, quite choppy, not very clean. That's why you can keep it tight, the risk. Again, VWAP towards VWAP 305s, and then 306 is a good area to take some out, 305s, and then just before 304s if it gets there. So that's how I'm planning it. Let's have a look. There. That's the management for the Facebook. There you go. And then your risk is just there. So have a look at the risk reward on this bad boy. Okay, UAL is looking good. It needs to take out the 4180s, and then we're good on this. Nice. Looks good, looks good. FP is looking good as well. So FP is looking really good. It should start taking the lows out now. Come on, take the lows out right about now. 306.70s needs to get taken out. What's AAL doing? Ooh, AAL's done okay. UAL's getting there slowly. Yeah, both trades are looking okay to me. I'm not worried about it at all. Alright guys, so let's do this. Come on, Facebook, break that 306.70s. Come on, 306.70s, and then go to 306. Here we go. Attack that. Attack that low. 70s. 306.70s. Come on. Yeah, it's just bouncing, playing around with the level. I'm just gonna be patient because my risk is not too much. Now I can even keep my hard stop here, which means very tight stop. 307.27s and 307.75 70s. Very tight stop for a Facebook. But then if it does work out, it's gonna be big reward for risk I'm taking. Okay, so Tesla is popping. I don't like that. See, this is the problem here. Tesla is popping. That means SPY is gonna pop. SPY is gonna follow. So in that case, I'm gonna be very careful with Facebook. I might exit here early, just in case if that follows suit. It seems like it wants to. Okay, let's see. 36. It's following. Really don't like that. 3307.40. Don't like it at all. I might exit here early, guys. Don't like that. If SPY bounces, this is gonna take out the highs very quickly. Just waiting on the SPY to not bounce. Let's see. 307.30 is very close to my break even, but SPY is rejecting off of that level. 344.50. Yeah, 444.50. Yeah, exactly. I might exit this one, guys, now, with a very minimal risk. Look at the SPY. This level here, 444.50. Yeah, if that gets taken out, then Facebook has no chance of working for a short side. So that's why I'm concentrating, is see if it takes it out. As right now it's holding, but I think it wants to break it. That's the thing. Come on, reject. SPY, reject. God damn it. Tesla isn't gonna help if Tesla is gonna go do that. You know, it's not looking good. Look at the trend line, right to the tick, and then bounces off. So that's not gonna help Facebook, SPY, well, for our trade. So keep an eye on that. And also UAL is not gonna get some help if SPY doesn't wash down. So this one can be brought down. The stop can be a little bit down, 42.15s. Very bad area to put the stop, maybe 42.20s. So again, it all depends on how SPY trades. Okay, SPY is looking good, so I'm gonna stick with those trades, guys. Look, SPY is rejected from 440.50 level, yep, beautifully, and then now it needs to, if it takes out 444, we are in the go. Really looking good. Yeah, AAL looks like a short right now, but then we've already taken UAL, so it's just like similar scenario. FP isn't really taking out the lows, which I really want this to do. How far does the SPY have to go for it to take out the low? Yeah, it's choppy. SPY is quite choppy. Nah, I don't like this. What is SPY doing anyways, guys, I'm gonna take this out, this Facebook out, and I'm gonna keep UAL only. Just trying to be, I've tried to be so patient with it. Usually this trade of mine should have worked straight away. So the fact that it's doing that is just giving me a sign that I need to exit early. So 4, 17, 37, 26s, 21s. Let's see if we can be more patient with it. As soon as I want to take it out, it actually rejects. It's just playing with me. Oh, SPY is dropping more, so now I'm gonna stay with it. No, I'm gonna be a little bit more. Look at this SPY, guys. Look, it's taken the lows out. 444. Not yet, but that's attacking that level, so it's looking okay. Facebook. Come on, Meta. Take out the lows. BA, I wasn't paying attention to BA, but how's BA doing? Ooh, weak. Yeah, that's right. It's much weaker than the others. Interesting. Yeah. But the issue here is SPY hasn't fallen though. That's the thing. It's bouncing. As it falls, it bounces. As it falls, it bounces. So that's why now I'm gonna be out of Facebook, guys. I don't like SPY. I'm gonna be very, very tight on Facebook, guys. I'm gonna be on really tight on the break of 307.10s. I'll be out very tight. Break even, basically. I'm keeping it on break even. If it takes me out, that's fine. Take me out. This one as well, I'm gonna keep it on break even, guys. 42, just over 42. If it takes me out, both of them will be break even. Just few cents loser. Yeah, I don't like the SPY bounce, so forget about it. You know, don't even have to wait for it to take you out. I'm gonna be out here, guys. Yeah, I'm out of break even on Facebook, and definitely UAL as well. UAL is gonna take me out on break even here. Damn, it wasn't ready. SPY wasn't ready. Just isn't ready yet. It's been a long while since I actually looked at Roblox. It's been really down. I actually traded it really successfully during November. Really, like, I kept it for like few weeks actually. My last exit probably was here somewhere, but after that it just completely went down all the way to 55s, and now it's bouncing. So the earnings might be coming into it as well, so maybe in anticipation to earnings, bounce could be coming. Yeah, I'm out as well. Facebook break even, and then also UAL. I'm still waiting on it to take me out on the break even, which it will. I might as well exit here, guys. Just 42.03s. I will exit because my trade is around that area here. 42.04s. Yep, break even. Almost out. Almost. Good morning. How's it going, Wolfman? Yeah, if anything, you wanna look. If you wanna relate SPY, if you wanna look at SPY's correlated stocks, it'll probably be if SPY starts to hold, let's say, level, high of day level, and starts to reject from it. The first thing you want to look at is relative weakness, which BA was showing. You see that area here? Now this is beautiful. If you like, that's making me want to think about shorts on this one. But the issue here is SPY hasn't really rejected from any levels, unless this is the rejection coming in, but still early. Tesla being actually, you know what, Tesla is right at the high of day, which is kind of a level. So is it gonna reject from it? If it does, it's gonna pull SPY with it. Yeah, it's gonna pull SPY with it. So that's the level that SPY is rejecting from, which means it's still in a choppy zone. BA should be going down now a little bit. If it's weak, no, it's not. So it's actually in a chop zone. So it's not actually responding to SPY's weakness as well. That's the issue here, Solid. You know, what you want to see is if it's a relative weak stock, when the market starts to sort of go down a little bit, this should have much more bigger reaction. So the fact that it's not having the reaction, just tells me that no, it's not doing either. So it could be in a chop. Look at this trade, guys. Facebook, yeah, beautiful short break even, but that's why you have to be managing the risk properly, because this, you can't just hold on to your initial stop. If you see something, you know, I would have stopped out here, right? I would have stopped out here, which would have been close to 1 hour, but I stopped out on break even because I just didn't like the way it was trading, plus the other stuff. Surprisingly, I'm still in on UAL. The only thing I'm in on at the moment is UAL, which did give us, don't get me wrong, which did give us 41.80s. So around 20 cents, 22 cents, 24 cents max. So, but for me, I need more. I'm greedy. So my first partial was on it 41.60s, and then last was 41.40s. I don't know whether it's gonna get there, but I'm gonna stick by that risk management on UAL, because the fact that when the SPY started to bounce, this doesn't bounce that fast, and when SPY drops, this starts to continue as well. Actually, having said that, it really didn't. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep that. How's BA done? Okay, now BA is responding to it. All right, 192 and 193 and under. Your stop definitely 193.30s. Okay. Yeah, that could be better option there, to be honest. It is looking like there's multiple confluences now. Definitely looks good, Solid. I agree with this one, BA. Yeah, as soon as I say that, it's obviously it's a chase now for me. Also remember, guys, the time that we're trading at the moment is a choppy time. So be very careful. Be extremely careful. This is the midday chop, midday lull. Right, I'm gonna, before I start trading more and more, I'm gonna end everything here. I'm just gonna keep an eye on UAL. I know where my risk is. Worst case scenario is gonna take me out on the break even. If not, then I'm gonna leave it to take my at least first partial out. Now, if it does take the first partial out, 41.60s, 62s, then I will try to bring the stop down, but I doubt that there will be a level to bring the stop down. So it's going to be either break even or take my targets. That's the trade that I'm still in. The rest I got out very minimal. Facebook was break even. unfortunately it didn't get to my targets, which is fine. Managed it really well. That's pretty much it. SPY, I think I took a trade here for long, just a bit too early. Over here, my initial stop was, I think, under here. That was my 1 hour, and then I ended up closing the trade very, very close to my entry, which is like 0.2 minus 0.2 hour, 0.3 hour, very minimal, really. So because I got very tight on it, I got wicked out of it, comes back, and then I wasn't watching this this price action here. Otherwise, I would have probably re-entered on the second candle here, and then yeah, just the rest is history. So a small, very tiny loser on SPY, and that's probably it. And it depends on how UAL acts. If it does take my targets, then I'll be up green, good green. If it does break, if I ended up going break even on UAL as well, then that means a very, very tiny, small loser for the day. Yeah, I was mentioning BA is much better than the other ones that I was looking at. Definitely look at that. Yeah, the BA definitely is handling the price action is just screaming at you. I wanna, this area is the one that is bouncing from, but if it does break that, then yeah. Now, if I was in on it right now, I really don't want to take any trades. It looks tasty, to be honest, but if you have already taken it here somewhere, then you gotta manage it with your stop around 193, 35, 30s, and just leave it alone. Put a stop. Sorry, put an alert. Put an alert under 194, 192.40. Once it hits that, I believe it's gonna stay under that level. So once it does that, it does have quite a bit room, quite a bit of a big room. So that's good. You've already in. Yeah, if you're already in solid, then I would stick by just initial trade management. Don't try to not be premature on the exits. Okay, 191.50. You wanna be looking at 192 as well. 192 level, 192 level. So 192 level is a level. Don't ignore it. If it does get there, maybe take a little bit off there, and then even 191. Yeah, looks good, solid for sure. The only issue with that one is SPY isn't helping you yet, but once it starts to help you, then it's going to be a big one. Come on, BA, break that for solid. 192.40s. Yeah, nice. Yeah, earlier long on BA was good. Second day continuation. For real. Before I go, let's have a look at SPY. Again, SPY is attempting that, but that's you see this higher low getting created. If the volume comes in, it's gonna break that. That's not gonna hold with this higher low, especially with the volume coming in. Now if the volume doesn't come in and it starts to hold, then that might be the high of day for a while. Again, Tesla as well is struggling here, you see. So that's yeah, Tesla is struggling here, and this trend line is going to get broken anytime soon. Yes, sir. There we go. Awesome stuff. Yeah, that looks really relatively weakness is there. You just want to make sure that it stays under 193 and you're good to go on it, honestly. It should, I believe it should come. Like it's done enough of a move, and it's done enough of a range bound external pullback, correction, and you know, if it's gonna go, it should go now. Yeah, it should be coming soon. I would love to stay how it plays out, but you've got good trade running, I think. So I will leave you guys to it. For me, UAL again. If you have traded this, quite a bit of patience required for it, but still in it under 42 trading. Over 42, I'll be out. As I said, 42.03, I think, or 4. I'll be out on this. Right, guys, take it easy. Stay safe out there. Have a good one. And as soon as I leave, guys, obviously everything is gonna start to move, which will probably work out for solid. All right, take it easy, guys. See ya. Cheers.